Flosstube, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Lancashire Stitcher. Today is Sunday the 20th of February 2022 and this is Flosstube number 39. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, but I do include other crafts sometimes, and if you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to be chatting with you all again. I've got quite a few things to show you today. I do have a giveaway too, but yeah, the weather's atrocious today. Again, I've got the big light on, and my ring light has died a death and I think it needs charging up, so I've not got that on today. So apologies if the light's not brilliant today. Yeah, we had snow yesterday. I didn't go on a walk because I've been full of a cold, so apologies if I start coughing. But yeah, it was also forecast snow for here, and then we got the snow. We got a couple of inches down on the roads, and they hadn't gritted the roads. The council hadn't gritted the roads, so it was quite bad out there. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed at home, and then last night it changed to rain and washed all the snow away. So today we forecast heavy rain, so it's not brilliant out there today. It's the after effects of Storm Eunice that we've had all this, well, for the Friday, Saturday, and then we're getting the last bits today. Oh, it's another weather front coming in today. So yeah, usual February, well, the normal February, it's been quite mild really, up to 9. It is still quite mild, it's not freezing. But yeah, so let's get on with some stitching. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a fully finish, and it's my Xbox controller by the Needle and Floss that I've stitched for my husband. Basically I've laced it and then put it in a frame for him. It's basically the same sort of frame I did his PlayStation controller in, so it'll match, and that's it. The Needle and Floss is on Etsy. I'll put a link down below to their shop. They do a few different controllers and other things as well. So yeah, I'm looking into getting the original Nintendo controller next for him. The next one, we'll start on our whips. So the first whip, as always, is my Lady of the Flag, and there she is. As you can see, she now has the flagpole at the top end. I don't know if you can see, it's a bit sparkly, it's got Krynic in there. I've started on the blue part of the flag. I also did the back stitch on this arm. So yeah, there's a common theme running through this video in that, yeah, I've not had much time, not much time has been spent on each thing. I have stitched on each of them, but not as much as I usually would have done due to ongoing issues. So yeah, there we go. That's Lady of the Flag. This is 32 count Hurricane Murano Lagana by Pole Stitches. That's that one. And then my next whip is my Royal Holiday by Mirabilia. Fabric everywhere. This is being stitched as part of the USNZ Royal Holiday SAL, along with Amy, Globetrotting Stitcher, Nancy Duquette, Sarah the Stitch Addict, Kate the Scottish Stitcher, and Andreas. Links to all those people will be down in the box below. As you can see, I've started stitching on the candle wreath in her hand, because everything above there is done apart from beads. So yep, that's that one. This is 32 count Dusky Rose Murano Lagana by Pole Stitches. That's that one. And the next one is Aphrodite Mermaid by Mirabilia. So as you can see, I'm working on her hair at the minute. Again, not much time spent on her. Hoping to get her hair finished in the next 2 weeks, and then I can get back on with this fin down here. This is 32 count Before the Storm linen by Sparklies. Yep. Oh, I'm stitching that as part of Mirror November SAL. Yep. My next one is my Mill Hill kit for Mill Hill Mondays, which is Wanda's ones. Again, not much time spent on it over the last couple of weeks, but that is what I've got done. So as you can see, I've got this part of the house done, and then I've done the beads and stitches that go around the Wanda's ones sign. So yeah, I've also done a little bit over here as well. There's a couple of stitches in there. So, yeah, that's that one. I do like stitching this, and I know there's a few people who've joined the Mill Hill Monday SAL recently. It wasn't me who started this, it's a Facebook group, so I'll put a link to the Facebook group down below for anybody who'd like to join in. So yeah, that's that one. My next one is my Temperature Butterflies by Stitchin Mommy. Now, as you can see, I have the February butterfly outline done. I do have some stitches in there. It's not up to date. I need to really get on a rota with this, you know, in a routine with it, and do some every day, because at the minute I'm not doing. As you can see though, we've got quite a lot of cream colour in there, and the cream colour is between 9 and 11 degrees Celsius. We've had quite a lot of that temperature this month so far, so it's been quite warm for February. But yeah, another nice butterfly coming along there. When on my next video, that butterfly should be finished, because it'll be March then. So yeah. Yeah. My next one is my travel stitch, which is Life is Better Meow by Erica Michaels. This is a chart I got given to me by Create Nostalgia, and it will be given as a giveaway eventually when I've finished the stitching, because as you'll see, I've not done very much. That is what I've got done. Now, all I've done since my last video, I finished the bee and I've done a bit of the body, basically because at the library where I stitch on this, the past couple of weeks I've been doing a display board. I offered to do it, so I've been working on that, and so I only got maybe an hour to stitch on this the other day when I was at the library, but hopefully I'll get more time now to stitch on it. I'm also going to be doing more hours at the library over the next couple of months, so hopefully get more done on that one. So that's that one. And then my next one is World Peace Angel by Lavender and Lace. I've stitched on this as part of the letters of the month SAL, for the letter W, and that is what I've got done so far. So the hands are 1/1, and then we've got some Rainbow Gallery Petite Treasure braid here and over here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but nice and sparkly. This fabric is 32 count silver lining Merino Lagana by Pole Stitches. So yeah, I'm really loving the shading there in this design. It's a lovely design. But yeah, I worked on it for over 6 hours, which was the goal. The goal was a minimum of 6 hours. So yeah, that's that one. I do like it. Lots of nice sparkle. I'm not sure if you can see the sparkle. I know when I take pictures to put on Instagram, the sparkle doesn't come out. You don't see the sparkle. But yeah, the sparkle is gorgeous. I love sparkly things, obviously. And then my last whip, I worked on it yesterday because it was a snow day, and it's Snow Days by Mirabilia. I'm stitching this as part of the Mirror Snow Days SAL with Crafty Old Man UK, Stephen, and Gina Stitches 21. It's Gina. So yeah, this is 28 count Hurricane. I think it's Merino Lagana, but it could be Brittany Lagana, and it's Pole Stitches fabric. So yeah, and the threads in there are DMC, Karen Water Lilies, and Rainbow Gallery Arctic Rays. And all I did yesterday was I did this white bit here. That's the only bit I stitched yesterday. So yeah, but I had to stitch on it with it being snow day. So yeah, there we go. So they're my whips. Whew, threads everywhere. So yeah, they're my whips for this time. Sorry. So right, I've got some purchases, some happy mail and a life update. So purchases, haul. I basically Create Nostalgia. I followed them on Instagram, and a couple of weeks ago they put some pictures on of Mill Hill kits that they've got in, and some of them were these. So there's this one. It's a little gnome, and he's got a little pot with a little gnome in it, or a little wheelbarrow or something. Wheelbarrow. It's called Wheelbarrow Gnome. Dear me. So yeah, I got that one, and then also this one, which is called Bee Gnome. And I just love those little kits, little gnomes. So yeah, called Garden Gnomes. But yeah, I got those from Create Nostalgia. Again, the kits, you get everything in them. So yeah, I thought they were gorgeous though, so I had to buy them. So yeah, so that's my haul. I've got something else on order which I'll tell you in a minute. Because basically I got some happy mail. The first one, a couple of videos ago I showed that I got the witchy washy chart and buttons for Raise the Roof design. I got them from Nimble Thimble, and I said about there's another one called Santa's Clothes, and a lady emailed me and said, I've got Santa's Clothes if you'd like it. So I said, well, if you're if you're happy to send it, then yeah, I'll have it, please. So she sent it me. I'm not going to say names because, I don't do. So I've got Santa's Clothes by Raise the Roof. And then I got in touch with Chris at the Nimble Thimble and asked if she could source the buttons for it. And anyway, so she's got them and I've paid for them. So I'm just waiting for them to arrive and then I can put them with the chart. And then I'll have both Witchy Washy and Santa's Clothes. So yeah, so thank you very much to the lady who sent me this. Brilliant. And then another lady emailed me, again I'll keep her anonymous, asking me if I wanted some 18 count Ada. She said her daughter had given it to her, but she doesn't really use it. So she asked if I wanted it or I knew anybody who'd like it. I said, well, I could do it as a giveaway. So she's still a brilliant idea. So she sent it me. It's a piece of black, if I get it in the bag, you can see it's just black 18 count Ada. It's a fat metre, so there's quite a lot here. A fat metre of black 18 count Ada, and it's from Lakeside Needlecrafts. It wasn't Lakeside Needlecrafts who sent it me, it was a lady whose daughter had bought it from Lakeside. So I'm going to give this away because I don't really stitch on Ada. I do sometimes, but not very often. So, and I just thought there'll be somebody out there who'd love to have this. So I'm going to give it away. Now, if you'd like to win this, and I'm happy to send it anywhere, it isn't a problem. If you'd like to get this, what I want you to do is tell me in the comments what you'd stitch on it. What would you use this for? I want some ideas of designs that you're going to stitch on it. Use the word Ada, A-I-D-A, in your comment, because that's the word I'll look for when I do the draw. But I want to know what you actually stitch it, what you'd use it for. What would you stitch on this? Some ideas of designs. So yeah, so perhaps give me the name of the design and the designer, so I know what design you're going to stitch on it, and then I'll be reading them all. But I will draw just using the word Ada, but please don't just use the word Ada, because if that's one's drawn, I'll draw another one. I want to know what you're going to stitch on it. Okay, It's a nice big piece of fabric. You could have more than one design, as long as you tell me one design you want to stitch on it, it's fine. It doesn't have to be a massive thing, it can be a little thing. But yeah, so that's the giveaway for this time. A nice big piece of Ada. So that's that one. The other happy mail, one of my clients sent me some things for finishing, and in the parcel she'd sent me a little tea bag, you know, a posh tea bag, not just any old tea bag, which I've not brought up with me. There was also a skein of thread, which again I've not brought up with me, it's downstairs. But she also sent me these floss cards. So I've not been doing these because, you know, I've seen all the thing about it on Instagram and Facebook and things, but I've not actually done these. And then on the back it just says floss and then colour at the side. So yeah, so the lady sent me these. I think she sent me 10. So yeah, I do like those. I might have to look into doing some of those. So yeah, so thank you for those. So yeah, that's my happy mail anyway. So life update. I now have an Instagram account specifically for my walking, because I've had so many comments on my videos saying that they love the pictures that I put on of the walks that I've been doing and asking if I could do more. And I thought, well, I can't do it on my videos because my videos are specifically cross stitch and I'm not doing a video about walking. You know, I could fill a whole video up about my walking, but I'm not doing it. So I've started a new Instagram account specifically for my walks. So when I go on a walk, I put pictures on there from my walks. So my name on there is Rambling 2022. I'll put it at the bottom here. So if you'd like to see pictures of my walks, you can follow me on Instagram on that account. I also had a question on my last video. I mentioned about how I'd been on a coach ramble, and some people asked me what's a coach ramble. So basically a coach ramble is where a group organise a coach or a bus for people to go on, and you go to places to walk. So for example, the one I went on the other week was Grange over Sands, which is up in Cumbria, and you usually go places that are usually further away than what you would normally do but driving, and you get picked up in the morning, you get dropped off in the town or wherever the walk starts. You do the walk, you usually get an hour or so to wander around the place where you are, so around the town, and then you get the coach back home. They do them every month, but yeah, it's just a nice way of going to places that you wouldn't normally go to for a walk. So yeah, that's a coach ramble. And I know my normal rambling group are going to start coach rambles soon as well, so that'll be another coach, because a lot of places haven't been doing coach rambles through COVID for obvious reasons, but they're now starting up again. So yeah. The walks I've done recently, I did a walk last weekend over the moors. It was nearly 12-mile walk, and it was a nice walk. It was a bit tiring at the end because we've not been doing that sort of distance. It takes it out of you. So you need to get used to doing that sort of distance again. So I am getting there, but yeah, it'll take a couple more walks of that distance. But yeah, it was a lovely walk. I've put a couple of pictures up. And then on Thursday, I did a walk, which was over near Clitheroe, and we went near Pendle Hill. We didn't go up Pendle Hill, we went round the bottom of it. Again, that was a nice walk. That was just over 10 miles. So yeah, I've had a couple of nice walks. It's just, and yesterday I was supposed to be doing an 11.5-mile walk, but because of the snow, I didn't go. And the fact I'm full of a cold. I think I've said before, if we forecast snow here, we usually get it, and you don't tend to do anything unless you really have to, because there's a chance you're not going to get home. So yeah, it was a case of no, we're not doing it. So yeah, other than that, everything's been okay. Like I say, I've had ongoing health issues and family things going on, but nothing, it's settled down from the other week, but yeah, still going on. The business, the orders have gone quiet now. I had quite a lot of orders in January, which I'm still trying to get through, but I've not had anything for the past couple of weeks, so I need to think about how I'm gonna manage through the quiet times, what I can do. So if anybody's got any ideas of what I could do to build up things, not necessarily finishing things, but other things I could do, please feel free to suggest. I think that's it. Right, the other thing is the buy me a coffee. I've had a link on my videos for a while now for buy me a coffee, but apparently buy me a coffee have stopped using PayPal. So what used to happen is if people bought me a coffee on the buy me a coffee link, they would then send me the money through PayPal. Well, they don't now, so I've got some money in buy me a coffee that I can't get to because you have to use something else, and I've not worked out how to use it. I've not had a proper look really, but I've found that there are some people, I think it was Alba Stitcher, I watched her video and she started using Coffee, which is Kofi. So, and they do use PayPal. So I'll change the link down below because I've set up an account with them. So if anybody would like to buy me a coffee on Kofi, the link's down below. Again, I use anything that's put on there is used for sending giveaways. I could buy things for giveaways. You know, it's for things like that. I don't use it for anything else. So yeah. So that link's down below now. Oh, it will be when you watch this video. But yeah, I think that's it for today. So my next video will be in 2 weeks, and again, I've not looked. It's going to be the weekend of. It's going to be the 4th, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be the 5th. It'll be the 5th of March because the 6th I'm on a coach ramble, so it won't be the 6th. It'll be the 5th. It'll be the Saturday. So yeah. So if you'd like to win the fabric, please comment before the 5th of March. And then I'll draw it on the Saturday morning before I do the video. So happy stitching. Have a lovely 2 weeks. Hope everybody is okay. Please keep commenting. I do love to read your comments. And look after yourselves. And bye for now.